North Base Construction, great service from the ground up. Roofing, storm damage, and siding. Call the pros at North Base. A hands-on approach, advice and consulting. Our attention to detail makes the difference. Visit online at northbaseconstruction.com. North Base Construction, great service from the ground up.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the North Face Construction Relegation Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Jack Yeager, alongside Luke Yeager and Andrew Peterson.
Hello, brothers.
That's my line.
Not too bad.
That was, as an outside perspective, that was perfectly in sync.
Oh, let's go. I was trying to time it up. I was trying to do it just before I thought he would jump in.
And it's on my end, it sounded just before. So I thought you were early. I thought you were trying to steal my thunder, right?
No, I was trying to sync up. AP, we're a team here, baby.
Two alpha males, all right? We're just fighting for that number one spot on this podcast.
Colliding. On today's show, we have League Pick'em Challenge results, the decision, round one analysis, and NFL Grid Challenge. We'll get right into it. League Pick'em Challenge results. Luke did end up finishing first with an overall record of 75-37, with a record last week of 7-1. I finished 74-38 with a record of 6-2 last week. I kind of went
another therapy
all
session
in.
after this, Jack, or I mean, this has been a pretty disappointing last couple of weeks.
This was a pretty expected discouragement. I don't know what word that is, but it was pretty. Yeah. Well, so me and Luke were on a podcast, and we figured it'd be more fun if I either won it all or I didn't win any of it.
You may have heard of it. It's called the relegation.
I was going to say, I think I listened to that podcast, Jack. So
did you listen to the one that you weren't in?
Yeah, no, I listened to them.
Oh, has that been a running gag all season and I didn't know it?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I genuinely thought you only listened to the ones that you were on.
I honestly didn't listen to the ones I wasn't on. I'm not like
genuinely.
you, all right? I'm not a narcissist.
I don't listen to any of them.
Are you kidding me?
I've never listened to a single episode.
Oh my god.
To be fair, he edits them. So when he edits, he listens to them. He just doesn't re-listen on podcasts.
He doesn't give us the views or the listens we need. All right.
That's
downloads,
correct.
Though. No, that's
he gives us the downloads. That's what matters.
I do download. I download every episode, and I would say I listen to them more intently than you do.
For sure.
I'm not going to contest that. However, it's the spirit, all right? It's the spirit of what you're doing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was a tough loss, but I decided, well, we needed to differentiate because we were tied going into the last week of the League Pick'ems. So I decided to pick myself over Austin, which I would have won. I was thinking about this today. I would have won League Pick'ems if Curtis Samuel was in my roster.
Seriously?
Yeah,
or Baker Austin. Mayfield.
Oh
I would have beat him.
Gosh.
I only lost by like 13.
You actually haven't lost League Pick'ems yet. Because I went to the League Pick'em part of the website.
Yeah.
The League Pick'em continues through the playoffs. So it goes this round and next round.
All right, let's get to the decision. So the Number Punchers finished with a 28-2 record. Wow, that's crazy. Claiming the number one seed in the playoffs.
That's such an impressive
That is
season.
insane. 28-2. That's crazy.
No losses to the median. That's what I think is most impressive about Nate's team this year. Like, no weeks under probably 80 points?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
That's amazing.
Maybe the first week of the season. I'm not sure what he put up week one. But yeah, the next closest was 22-8. He had a 6-game lead over second place.
This smells insane. Like first round exit, boys.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Are you more afraid going into a playoffs when your team has been dominant and like the failure is so much worse, but your team's been dominant, so you should walk away with it? Or are you more afraid walking in when your team has been super up and down and you literally have no clue what your team's going to do from week to week?
I think they're both scary, but I think there's higher expectations for Nate right now that he's dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fact that everybody's like, because he has a position right now where if he doesn't win it all, it's a bad finish. Like,
Well,
that's how good his
it's a
season
failure
was.
of a season, if you ask me. All right, if he doesn't win this championship, like he
two
might as well have
tanking
been
teams in the
relegated.
9th place finish. We have a big old platform to stand on.
I
Don't we?
have his draft pick, and I've already marked it down as 16th overall. So I mean, that's
Hedging your bets, Jaeger. Hedging your
just
bets.
what I'm expecting.
Yeah. I think that
Yeah,
I
I
would
think-
rather be in the position of someone who's like, I'd rather be in Cole's or like even Connor's position where, you know, if you win or if you lose, it's like, I didn't have a better team than Nate. But if you win, it feels all that much better. And I think it's like Eli's, legendary season when he had the highest. I mean, I don't know if you were playing in that league at one time, Jack, but Eli had the top 1, 2, 3 scoring wide receivers in the league. Just dominated all season and then lost in the first round of the playoffs.
Did they just all goose egg? Like, kind of have a bad game?
I don't even remember what happened, but it was awesome.
Let's be honest, the better team
That
won.
is-
The best team of that year.
It was you, wasn't it?
won that
You-
year.
I forgot about that.
I didn't have to play him in the playoffs. I was on the other side of the bracket, and he
Hey,
lost to.
You came through in the clutch, all right? He can put up stats, but he can't get wins.
That's right. I got ice water in these.
He's
veins,
Russell Westbrook.
boys.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. All right, continuing with the decision. For finishing first, Nate Birch, owner of the Number Punchers, is rewarded the choice of who he plays in round 1 of the playoffs. How difficult would it be for anyone to ever top this season, continuing with the relegation league in the future?
I think we might have seen the best season we'll ever have in this league in its first season.
We might. 28
and 2
I don't know if we'll ever.
is
I'm gonna-
ridiculous.
I'm going to predict no. I think we're going to have more dominant teams, although it might be more top heavy, and the top teams will be playing each other more. So
And they also won't be as many tanking teams.
won't be as many
as
tanking
this season.
teams. So I'm going to say that he won't be the most points for. He might be the highest record ever.
Agreed.
That's a good way to
I
look
think
at it.
28-2, yeah, is going to be a staple moving forward now. I think a lot of people are going to be reaching for that 29-1 season. I definitely agree with you that somebody is going to score more points than him for sure.
Because even though Nate had a great season, it was really just great from a consistency standpoint. I don't think it was great
Yep.
from a, he had some high scoring weeks, but I'm pretty sure did Austin have the
I think-
high scoring week?
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think the Number Punchers have I don't think they have a top 3 score on the year. I'm pretty sure number 1 is Turf Hoppers. Then Slumlord, I think, has the second highest, and then it might be Raw Berries or Unicorn Fart who have 3 and 4. So I
Mhm.
think the Number Punchers probably didn't even crack the top 3 or 4 for highest scores on the year.
Another mark, another failure. All right.
I know. Just another reason this team's a fluke. And
First round exit, baby. First round exit.
Championship guarantee.
that's right.
Did I ever tell you guys in college, in my college league, the first year we played, I had a really good team and we kept we all put in $10 or $20 and we put it in a piggy bank in our dorm. And before the championship game, I needed the money for paying for a golf lesson or something. So I just went ahead of time and took it. And then I won.
No way.
The most confident thing I've ever done in my life.
You're like, I've got this on lock. This money's already mine. If someone
Yeah.
else took it, it would be stealing.
Yeah, it'd be wrong. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, possession is 9/10 the law. All right. It was mine.
Oh my gosh. Did you run away with it or did you have to sweat it?
I don't even remember. I think I just remember after Andrew Vore was like, "Hey, where's the money?" I'm like, "I already took it."
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Okay, well,
All right.
should we
Let's get down to the brass tacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us the
Decision.
decision.
Okay,
Not
so the-
one, not two, not three.
that wasn't the same interview. I'm taking my talents to South Beach. Okay. So here is the prepared statement by the Number Punchers. First of all, I would just like to thank God for everything this season. Great start. You got to start there.
Good
What a
start.
hoe.
That's a good
Oh my
start.
gosh.
Yeah. He's just trying to buy some good favor for the playoffs.
Over spiritualizing
Right.
things. Big X in my book, but continue.
Just want to
God-
say, I just
God
want to
is
say, I wouldn't be
sovereign.
able to accomplish this without God. Yeah, right.
Thank my Lord Savior, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, low key. Not actually, but low key for the number punchers this year.
White
AP
Jesus.
might be the most blasphemous person on this.
I've called
Yeah.
myself Yahweh. I've declared Christian McCaffrey Jesus Christ. You know, I haven't offended the Hindus or the Muslims yet,
No,
but just the Christians.
Just the
Yeah.
Christians.
Just Christians.
yeah.
Just Christians.
Just all
so
like
far.
4 billion of them. Yeah, we're good.
4 billion. That seems high.
You think about
That
all
is
the
high.
Catholics? I mean, okay, let's look this up. How many Christians are
4
in the-
billion out of 7 billion people, and 1 billion lives in.
We're
Okay.
just we're just building the suspense on this decision.
Yeah.
How many Christians in the world?
I'm gonna guess.
I'm going to say
Estimate,
1.3 billion.
2.38 billion.
Wow.
Okay.
That seems
So
I was
sorry.
off by
I was
a
off by
billion.
a billion.
oh, such a
Keep
small
it to
number.
a billion. That's all I have on me. That one sounded delayed in my headphones.
We were all over the place on that one. Okay.
I can't resist a benchwarmers quote. Right?
All right. All right.
All right,
He's thanked
decision
God.
time.
Now the next sentence before we tangent again. Every guy
Mhm.
on this roster has stepped up huge at some point throughout this year to help us get to this position. I'm proud of the regular season we have put together. Preseason picked 14th, then to average over 110 points per week, never dropping below the median, only below 100 points 1 week. The week Christian McCaffrey was on bye. Oh wait, the week CMC and Kelsey went for 2 points. They weren't on bye. They weren't. They just went for 2 points. Wow. My bad. Sorry.
I was gonna say the week that Christian McCaffrey was on bye, he played me and I beat him and he was over 100.
Yeah. Nope, it wasn't. I just assumed. I looked back
Either
at the
way,
camera.
this is
I looked back at the camera and just assumed what the sentence was gonna be.
That was the
Either way,
shining
though,
moment of my season.
unnecessarily cocky, if you ask me. All right.
Yeah, he's being kind of a tool right now.
Yeah.
Honestly,
for a
yeah,
guy who calls
I'm-
himself a Christian, my
Thanks
goodness,
God.
Yeah.
Immediately is prideful. Yeah, I question one of those. All right.
It's all
When he
about
was
him.
thanking God, was he internally thanking himself because he looks at himself as a god?
It is a lowercase g, so who knows?
Oh my gosh, that's blasphemous in and of itself. All
He
right.
did it. It's
That's worse
uppercase.
than Andy calling himself the creator of the universe.
Yeah.
Don't you put words in my mouth? I'll smite you. All right.
I'll smite you. Okay.
All right,
okay.
keep going.
Only below 100 points 1 week, the week without CMC and Kelsey going for 2 points. And doing all of this with minimal damage to the future of the number punchers. That is true. He did not trade away a ton of capital. I'm proud of the boys in this organization, and I know they are proud. I thought he was going to say of me. I know they're proud to be part of the Great North Number Punchers.
That would have been way better.
I know, and I know they're proud of me. They look up to me as their fearless leader. So he goes on to say, this was a tough choice, gentlemen. It wouldn't be the number punchers without some statistical analysis before we make the choice. The arguments, long necks, lowest total points, but being closer to full strength makes it difficult. I would also love a brother championship, so avoiding him would be fun. Playing him also guarantees one of us in the championship. Turf hoppers. I always viewed them as inconsistent. If you catch them on the right day, they could be the worst of the 4 teams. The problem is they could also go off and give you no chance of winning. They are also almost fully healthy, which scares me. The farts. Well-built roster, maybe the best.
Why have we not called them the farts yet this
Ah,
season?
the thoughts.
The farts.
The
The farts
farts.
from Southie. A well-built roster, maybe
Let's
the
go to
best.
Duncan.
A well-built
You
roster.
can get your Boston cream.
Hey, you like apples?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the Fots. Well-built roster, maybe the best. Tons of high-end talent, but have slowed down after beating me, and an injury to Chase creates doubt creates doubt that they can get it done against me twice. Not to mention, it would be a redemption game for the boys. With that, with that being said,
Oh, now let's guess.
What's your guess?
Wait, how much was left, Luke, or is he about to pick?
Half a
That's
sentence. With that being said,
Yeah.
the team I'll be playing
all right, let's
is
guess. ...
dot.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Jack, you go first.
I think he's picking the farts.
I think he's going. I think farts is the guess. I don't think he's not picking turf hoppers. I don't think.
Nope.
And I think the Jefferson return is weighing in farts' favor. So I'm going to go farts as well.
Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, the team I'll be playing is Unicorn Farts. With seeing eyes.
Yeah!
So, Unicorn Farts versus
Wow.
Great North Number Punchers. There's a chance.
That's fun.
There's a chance for a no Birch final.
True. That's true,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, I do think that is, again, the Chase injury changed that decision completely.
Yep.
Yes.
This does open up the path where Nate has the easiest opponent in the final, which is Cole.
Hmm.
With that said, I'm not sure I agree with this decision.
Do you think anything that we had said on the podcast last episode weighed into his decision?
I don't think we have any influence over anyone, Jack, so no, but maybe.
I don't agree with that at all.
I definitely don't think so because we told them to pick the long necks. We all three said long necks. So
Yeah.
But we had many
But we
sound
also talked
arguments
about-
in the fart's favor.
Yeah.
we did. We were very
I was gonna say,
unbiased in giving our opinions.
Well, we did. We had a lot of like factors that played, like how he had kind of remarked, the chance of having a. I mean, I'm sure he thought of it too, but the chance of having
No,
a
Nate
Birch
didn't
Brothers.
think about it, all right?
He
Don't give him that
That was
credit.
all us.
doesn't
Yes.
think about these things.
No, I don't think we had much of an influence. I think he made the decision on his own, but I think it's a fun choice. At this point, who do you guys want to see in the championship game, and who do you want to see win now? Now that we know the games,
I want an all Birch final.
I'm rooting for the
Do you?
same.
Yeah.
All Birch final and Cole wins.
All Birch final. All Birch final
That
and
would
Nate
be-
wins.
Are you kidding me? I want to see Cole beat Nate for the first time in the championship.
I don't
Underdog
want,
story.
I don't want it to end yet. I want this rivalry where Cole hasn't beaten him to carry on for longer. I don't want the storyline to end. And you know, sometimes when there's greatness out there, you just want to see greatness succeed to say that you saw it in your lifetime. You know, a team is
Well, that's what people are saying about our podcast right now. I mean, this is greatness before our eyes. All right.
Exactly. They're like, I just want these guys to succeed. I mean, I don't
They don't
think
wanna
they
see
have
us
any
win.
And we are. All right.
Yeah. I think I want to see an all. Yeah, I'd be cool with an all Birch final and Cole winning.
I basically
That'd be kind
don't.
of fun.
I'll be honest. Not pulling for Connor here. Sorry, Pot. I think it would be fun to see a Birch Turf Hopper matchup because I think those are the two best teams.
I agree
Yeah.
with that. I basically am rooting for a non-FOP final. That's
I'm not. I would like to put this on record. I have no qualms with the FOD.
Here's the thing.
No, I don't either.
I don't either.
Other than who he
It's
is
their
and his
owner.
team. Yeah,
I have no qualms with the Cowboys. If Jerry Jones wasn't there, I would love the Cowboys. I don't.
It's not really
want
who he is.
Connor.
It's just like what he does and says, and
It's
just
what he
kind of
stands
like
for.
yes, it's a mindset, really. All right, the farts are a mindset, and I oppose that mindset. It's a worldview, some might say.
Yeah, I
funny.
don't want him to have the first ever championship to hold over us. I feel like I can take the bragging from a Birch more than I can take it from Connor. I prefer it from Austin because I feel like that's silent. He just.
I was
takes
gonna
that to
say
his
that would be
grave.
probably actually be the best for all of us. All right, like
It really
the
would.
shame
yeah.
quotient would be lowest with Austin.
It would be
Yeah.
great. You know, he would talk about it. He'd be like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was good. Number punchers
It was
put
a
up.
fun
They
season.
put up a great.
I had a
fight.
good time.
It was so fun. You guys did great on the podcast. Let's not even talk about my championship. Let's talk about the inaugural season of the podcast.
He'd run to the loser's
Yeah.
defense. All right.
That's Austin's breaking. I changed my mind. I want turf hoppers and everybody else to lose. I don't care.
thing is, I know it's fake. I know Austin doesn't really feel that way. All right, just not a disingenuous figure. Okay,
This false humility.
exactly.
It's just that silent confidence.
Ugh.
Now, I think it'd be fun to see Cole win it as the underdog of the March Madness-esque playoff run. I think he is the 12th seed going up against, a monster team right now. I think it's hard not to pick Cole.
This is like Davidson v. Whoever Davidson played back in the day.
Davidson played.
A few different
Kansas,
teams.
maybe?
I
Duke
just watched a
Might have
freaking
knocked out Duke.
Villanova. Who did they lose to?
They
That
lost
game that
in the
Curry
Elite
came
Eight.
back and they still lost. Yeah, in the 8. I was just watching highlights of the game. Curry made a run in the fourth quarter or in the second half to bring them back, and then they lost by, I can't even remember what it was. But
Well, you're the
all
one
right,
that just
off
watched the
basketball.
highlights. All right, yeah.
I know. I don't know why I can't remember it. Should we move
So-
on to round 1 analysis?
One question, quick. If you guys had to rank the
Before
four
we do that.
teams, I mean, I think this will just sum up our conversation. But I would say, I want Cole to win most, then Nate, then Austin, and then in 5th is Bart. Does that sound right?
Could you guys hear that the whole time?
A little bit. Not
Okay,
bad.
okay, that's good. I was trying to find who Davidson lost to, and it just started playing a video that I couldn't find. I have no clue, so I just muted my computer. I have no idea where that video is.
I say we go with Duke.
They lost to Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, found the video. Okay, I can mute it.
They beat Georgetown. They beat Wisconsin. They beat Gonzaga in the first round.
Okay, there we go.
Interesting.
Wow.
Well, you guys want to
I
talk
think we're
about
all in
football?
agreement. I think that's your top 4 for most people's
Yeah.
prime champion. Cole, Nate, Austin, Connor.
Mhm.
But I also
we were we
Nobody-
were ranking who we want, like what order we want to see somebody win.
yeah. Yep. But I don't think there's anybody in the playoffs right now that I'm like, "Oh, I really want to see them lose."
Hmm.
I agree. Half-heartedly.
You want to see Connor lose.
I want to see Connor.
I don't want to see Connor win.
That's
Which would be losing.
here's the thing. I don't no it is different. It is different. I'm not like rooting for him to lose. I'm not like, oh, I just hope he loses so bad. It's just kind of like I know what's coming if he wins, and I don't want that to happen.
Okay. So the parade. You're scared of the parade.
I'm very scared of the parade.
No one wants a fart parade, a fart festival.
Oh my
a
gosh.
fest.
Fart fest.
Oh my gosh. I've been to a few fart fests in my day. They're not fun.
That's what they call our house, all right? The fart fest.
The fart fest. Come on down, whiff a few toots.
Smells are free.
The smells are free. You animals.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think my order is actually, I think I kind of want to see number punchers win. It's been so dominant. I don't mind. And I have their pick. So I must just really be excited for Nate's team this year. Like just to see him close out the season would feel good. But then I want
It would be kind
A
of cool.
sense of completion,
Yeah.
completeness.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then turf hoppers, then long necks, then the FOT.
Wow, your list is more fun than mine and Andy's.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like to spice things up.
He picks the number 1 seed. That's more fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because most people
Real David
wouldn't.
and Goliath story.
I want to see chalk.
Yeah.
I picked the 1, then the 2.
Luke's at home reading David and Goliath. No, no. What?
And
It was
I'm like,
way
that's
bigger.
exactly how I planned it. All right.
I was rooting for Billy Zabka the whole time in the Karate Kid. That stupid Daniel LaRussa. That was a cheap kick, a cheap shot. Everybody knows it.
I think there's.
Honestly,
do you guys ever
Luke,
watch How I Met
Luke
Your Mother?
Skywalker.
Yeah.
Luke
I
Skywalker,
think Barney is
kind
a
of an
big
ass.
fan of. Yeah, his biggest. I've only seen Karate Kid once, but yeah, the bad guy was the fan. He was
Yeah.
the fan of.
Yeah.
He was
He
rooting
always
for it.
he loves the villains. Yep.
So good.
All right, let's get into round one analysis. These are the payouts for the playoff team. So currently, fourth place receives prize money $197.50, bonus auction dollars $35.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You want to explain that? I'm a little confused on the prize money.
You know,
The actual money.
money. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that there was actual money
You know
involved.
why we play this? Why we're doing this, Jack? For the money?
All these waiver wire auction dollars, ham sandwiches. I lost track of real currency.
Oh my
What is this
god.
economy built off of? I mean, I have no clue. We're devolving
All
into
right, so
anarchy.
$197.50 for the prize money, $35 bonus auction dollars. In third place, you get $237 bonus auction dollars for $45. Second place receives $296.25 for prize money, bonus auction dollars $55, and the first place team receives $434.50 along with $65 in bonus auction dollars.
You really couldn't make these even like non-change numbers, Jaeger.
Well, then I would have been skimming off the top or paying extra in. No, I could not. So because it breaks down that it's not we don't do payouts just for like the top 3 teams like most leagues do. We pay out throughout the whole league. So everybody gets some sort of percentage. And so first
What are you
place,
getting this year?
I get 19. What do I get? I get $19.
You can stop there.
and 75 cents.
$19.26. Yeah.
$19.75. It's 1%. So it's
Have you seen those TikToks where they're like, oh, what year were you born? And they're like 2003, 2007. And then they like ask the older person, they're like, when were you born? 19. And then all the kids are like, 19. Have you seen those?
Yes.
So funny.
Do you want to know what you got, Jack, for 9th?
Yeah, $37.50.
Wait, can I guess?
Yeah,
No, wait, no. It's gonna be more than that.
you can guess.
$43.25.
$58.90.
$79.
Oh,
Whoa! I
Yeah,
pretty much got my money back.
I know. You only lost $21 this year. AP, do you want to know what position did you take?
I don't want to know.
13th?
What pick,
12th?
what pick do you have? The 4th?
Fourth.
Oh, you also got $19.75.
Wait, I get the same amount as you?
The bottom 4 teams
Yeah.
all get 1%.
It's awfully self-interested of you, all right?
It's
It's,
was set
it's a
at the start of
separation
the
of
year.
classes.
I promise you, I did not think I was taking home 1% when this year started.
Sure.
Not the goal.
Wow. It's a great justification. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost $81 playing in this stupid league. All right, cool.
But you got memories that'll last a lifetime.
I get to talk about FOTS twice a week. All right, my life is golden.
Life's pretty good.
You should.
Good. You got it good.
You got a good
life.
kid.
You got a good life.
You want to know what the worst part is about this league? The Dementors.
There's no movies in prison.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, where were we at, Jack? I derailed it.
I think we're on the matchups.
We
now.
we went through the analysis. We're gonna get into the matchups right now. I'm gonna have you guys take over for a sec. I'm gonna go use the porcelain throne.
The Lou.
The Unicorn Fots home field.
Well, you got me with that one.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
So you want to go through Nate and the FOTS matchup?
Yeah, so it'll be number punchers versus Unicorn Fot. The number punchers averaged points per week. He said 110. They averaged 112 this year. 112.79.
All right, little dose of humility after that inflated statement, but whatever.
So let's start with the number punchers lineup. They've got Jared Goff in at QB. Michael Pittman, who is listed as questionable. He's not out yet.
I'd be
Is there
pretty
any
surprised
way
if
he
he plays.
returns? Let's see. Pittman took a punishing hit. Let's see. Nothing about him progressing through. I'd be shocked if he plays. So he'll probably get swapped out with Chris Godwin, would be my guess. He's got DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, Brian Robinson, who's also listed as questionable, dealing with a hamstring. He sat out Wednesday. I think he'll be missing Robinson as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll probably replace him with Gus Edwards, which actually might work out okay because Keaton Mitchell
Yep.
out. So probably a pretty good replacement. I might have played Gus Edwards over Robinson straight up anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's got Travis Kelce at tight end, Drake London, and Deontay Johnson in his flex. That team is stacked.
Yeah, that's a good team.
I mean, that is.
I mean,
it's loaded.
what are the? Hey, you want to go through the farts lineup, Luke, and then what are the projections?
Yeah, let's do it. So, Unicorn Fart averaged 99 points this year. So, definitely the underdogs there. They've got Lamar Jackson in at QB. They've got Devonta Adams and currently still Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase won't be in there. Jamar is going to probably get replaced with Devonta Parker or Tutu Atwell.
Woof.
Is
Another
Tutu
option.
in?
Yeah, Tutu's healthy. Tutu's healthy. So
Was he healthy last week?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say
I don't think so.
That Robinson kid, Darnell or something. What's his name?
Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah, Demarcus Robinson. He's been playing well lately. He's kind of taken Tutu's spot, but
you know
Tutu's
what?
been injured.
No, Tutu was active. He got one target last week. So
That is interesting.
so
That
I
Robinson kid had a touchdown.
Mhm.
Again.
I mean, I think it's a bad decision either way. Like, I don't.
I mean, what are you gonna Terrace Marshall? That's his other
Ugh.
option.
I'll trade him Diggs for a first round pick.
Send him the offer, see what he says. So his wide receiver 2 is, I mean, he'll fill it with AJ Brown or Gabe Davis, but he's gonna have to fill his flex with something not good. So after that, he's got Tony Pollard at starting RB, Jerome Ford, Kyle Pitts at tight end. He could swap him out with Everett. I might think about that. And then, yeah, he's got Gabe Davis and or whoever else he picks.
Couldn't he put Everett and Pitts in?
Yeah,
Yeah, he could.
That's true. If he moves AJ
But also, I mean, Justin Herbert's not playing, right?
no.
Mm-mm.
Do you really want to bet on whatever his name is, Easton Stick or Easton
Easton
Sick?
Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hockey
Well,
stick.
he is sick. And I just don't. When you're reading out their lineups, I think it's going to be tough for Nate to lose this week.
Yeah,
know.
I agree with that.
He's got so
I'd
much
guarantee
more
it.
firepower. I'd guarantee it.
Mhm.
I like the
I would.
guarantee.
I totally
Um,
would.
Again,
Yeah,
if
so-
Chase was in, this would be a much closer match. I mean, what's Chase projected to get right now?
0.
Okay.
So right
most
now,
most weeks he's like 14 though.
right now the number punchers are projected 104 and Unicorn Farts projected 85, but that's with a Jamar Chase projected 0.
So it'd be
So-
around 90.
But his,
Yeah.
92.
The best he could do is like 91 if he puts in both the tight ends
Jeez.
for the projections.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. I think I saw my projection today. It was like it was high actually. 102.8.
That's
But that doesn't matter.
does not.
But nobody cares.
But
Are
if there's any opportunity for me to speak about myself, I will take it.
Understood.
Yeah.
I would say that it seems to me like Unicorn Fart has they've got pretty tough matchups across the board too. Lamar plays San Francisco. Adams
Mhm.
plays Kansas City. Pollard plays Miami. I don't know where that falls. Or is Miami have they been an okay run team this year, or are they just kind of middle of the road for everything?
I think that their running defense is weaker than their pass defense, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay.
And I also think that's a game where if the Dolphins are watching the Bills game last week, they might just try and run it like 100 times. And they also have a
true.
ridiculous rushing attack. So it might be more of or less of a high scoring affair than maybe we're hoping for. But who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna go on to talk about AJ Brown has a really easy matchup against the Giants this week. So if he goes off, he's gonna need a big game, and Gabe Davis plays the Chargers. So two pretty good matchups there for guys who could score.
After, even though Davis has goosed the last 2 weeks.
Yes, but when he doesn't goose, the guy puts up like almost 20 points. So
True.
So
And Diggs had 5 targets last week.
Jackson, Davis to go off, and then just hope maybe Nate is a down week.
Yeah, which he hasn't had yet. I just don't see it happening.
Here's something interesting. So Austin, I think we can all agree, is very strategic with what he does in fantasy football. I think, looking at the recent transactions, that picking up Easton Stick and Nick Mullins, he might be planning on stumping Cole with Brock Purdy against Baltimore. I think he knew that he was going to play the long necks. And I think he's picking up different quarterbacks on the waiver wire to prevent him from having any options other than Brock Purdy against Baltimore.
Does Cole not have a backup?
Not really. It's Justin Herbert.
Oh, yeah. I mean, would you really want to play Nick Mullins? Well, I mean, actually, no. I would say you ride with Purdy.
For sure.
Probably, but there's a good chance that Purdy puts up 17, 18 points this week against Baltimore.
Yeah, but there's also a way better chance that Mullins and Easton Stick put up like 4. Like there's
a good chance Mullins gets pulled in the second half. Like, I mean, that's probably not the case.
Both
with
quarterbacks,
Easton Stick.
No,
but
probably not. Both quarterbacks put up like over 23, 22 points last week, though.
I mean, you watched the game, though. I don't think anyone thinks Mullins looked good.
They're both projected under 17.
Okay. Well, that was an interesting fact that went nowhere.
Easton Stick plays Buffalo, which is going to be a brutal matchup. You would definitely not play him. Nick Mullins.
I think Austin's going Galaxy brain on us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Mullins plays who?
Detroit.
Lions.
That's not bad.
Probably not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. True.
That's not bad.
Detroit actually. Yeah. Well, keep in mind, Easton Stick was picked up on December 12th. So that was last week.
I thought we were going to go Galaxy brain, and he really just wanted Unicorn Fart to get a win, and he was going to drop like a decent player to see if Unicorn Fart could pick somebody up.
That's just we don't even have to talk about that crap in this league, right? That's like junior high. That's like junior high church league stuff right there.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, because whoever you drop, right? The league. Let's see, even who the top bidder could be. I'm guessing it would be number punchers. So auction dollars left. $62 for the number punchers. Unicorn Fart has 68.
Okay. But aren't there, I mean, there's some guys that haven't made a move yet this year.
True. And anybody could technically pick the player up. I'm just saying somebody better. I'm not even saying a good player. I'm just saying you add one of those quarterbacks and you just happen to drop a player who is slightly better than Terrace Marshall. I mean, it's not hard to improve. If you can drop a guy who's projected 7 points, that could help. That could help him overcome the number punchers. I would rather see Unicorn Fart in the championship than the number punchers. But
are you bored, Andy? This is not fun for you?
I got hit with the sleepy. I don't know, the sleepy something.
The sleepy.
I got hit with
is your chamomile tea kicking in?
No, I haven't had tea in way too long, gentlemen. All right.
I'd have made you a cup tonight.
Next time we're together.
We can only dream. Tomorrow night. 2 nights. 2 nights from now.
All right, are we? Yeah, true. Yeah. Actually,
2 nights from now. Well,
wait, Jack, are you coming to Pottery?
No, but maybe he could come to game night.
Oh, you should do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
You can say no group. If you don't want to come.
There are people in this league who aren't invited.
Then no. Just kidding.
This is not an open invite to anyone listening to the podcast. All right.
Hosts only.
Except Connor 04.
Connor 04, you can come and crash wherever you want. All right.
We need a 4th for Catan.
Lauren actually just texted me earlier tonight. She's like, "Do you have the Catan expansion pack?" I'm like, "Yes." My goal in life is to. I've played her husband Jonathan, I think 3 or 4 times in Catan, and he's never won. And it's to go my entire life without losing to him. I think I can make it happen.
Without losing
Scary
to him
big-
or him
big
to never win, because that's two very different things.
Him to never win while playing against me.
Yeah, but like you could take fourth and help someone else win the game. Like are you
I
saying-
never want to lose while playing against him.
Okay, there you go. You take every single. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right.
Your scary big brother strategy is in the form of board games. I love that.
I really flexed on him. I was like, hey, don't do anything with my sister. Night.
Yeah. Night.
Longest road, brother-in-law. How do you like those 9
Yeah.
victory points? Oh my gosh.
He's going home like, not tonight, Lauren. I'm not in the mood.
All I can think about is your brother.
I was gonna say, oh, I only got 3 cities. Stupid.
Oh, every time I kiss you, I think of Andy now.
That's my new goal. All right, just get in his head with Catan.
All right. Did you guys cover matchup 2 or were
No.
you still talking about matchup 1?
We only got through matchup 1. So now you've got the Turf Hoppers versus the Long Necks. Turf Hoppers this year they averaged 104.69.
It seems
Wow.
low.
Does it? That's a pretty high average.
It is, but
That's
it
pretty
seems like
solid.
the last couple of weeks they've just been going off.
Yeah,
It's
true.
kind of like what Birch said though in his statement. The Turf Hoppers have had weeks where they've put up like 60 points, and then
Mhm.
they've had a week where they put up 150. You do the math. That's
Keep in mind, though,
104.69.
There was multiple weeks in there though where Austin's team was easily Turf Hoppers was easily the most injured in the
Mhm.
league. He had certain weeks where he had like 8 guys out.
I remember looking at one time and thinking he literally has a whole starting lineup like injured.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bet-
and he's
better
fully
than
healthy
most.
right now.
His
Mhm.
his
Isn't he
injured-
fully healthy right now?
He doesn't have
yes.
Cousins.
Oh no.
He still
That-
has
I mean,
Dak Prescott. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's go through his roster.
He's pretty
right
much
here.
healthy.
He's got his team's fully healthy minus Zach Wilson. He's got Dak Prescott at quarterback, Deebo Samuel and Jalen Waddle at wide receiver, Kyron Williams and Najee Harris at running back, Evan Ingram at tight end. Oh, what a tight
How's
end.
that feel, Jack? Your boys in the playoffs with another team.
And then he's got Travis Etienne and Terry McLaurin at his flex.
I'm a little underwhelmed by that lineup.
Are you really?
I don't know. It seems, I mean, it's a solid lineup, but like,
Oh, that's such a good lineup.
it's good.
I think the only 2 guys that stand out that look bad are Najee and Terry McLaurin. But Jalen Waddle has had a couple pretty disappointing weeks this year too.
He
There's
just went
definitely a
off last week.
possibility that I know.
There's no Tyreek Hill.
I know. I was playing him. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. No Tyreek.
Yeah, I was saying he. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, no Tyreek Hill. Tyreek, I'm guessing is back this week,
Yeah, I would assume so.
so he definitely could. Have
He might actually lose. Turf Hoppers might lose.
I don't know. Let's read through who the Long Necks have.
Cole's
here.
team.
Mhm.
This might change my mind.
Yeah, I think it will. So
Wait
at
one
Q-
sec, guys.
Change my mind.
I looked up. Well, first of all, do you know if Tyreek Hill's going to play this week?
Not for sure.
We were
I'm
just talking about that.
guessing. Yeah, if you were listening.
Oh, I wasn't, because the
Yeah.
tweet that came up was report Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill had a 3rd child this year with 3 different women. 2 of the baby mamas have just filed paternity suits. Hill reportedly has 7 children and just got married a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, holy crap, that's a lot of kids.
Wow.
Have you considered birth control, man? My God.
He's like Philip Rivers, also a Catholic. He just does not believe in birth control. He just doesn't follow the within
Very
marriage
similar
part.
players. Yes.
Yeah. People
One
get
beats his
Phillip
pregnant
Rivers.
girlfriend, the other like attends mass daily. So
similar speed.
yes.
True.
I think
True.
if you were to do a blind combine comparison, you probably couldn't tell. You couldn't tell them apart.
How funny would it be if
I think if
Rivers
you
just
just-
ripped off like a 4.240? Like, what would that even look like?
It'd be so funny.
The fastest white guy of all time.
Oh,
That'd be
it'd so
amazing.
impressive. Okay.
All right, so looking at Cole's team,
Yeah, long
got-
necks.
Brock Purdy at the quarterback position, Puka Nakua and Justin Jefferson at the wideouts, Rashad White and Jalen Warren at running back, Dalton Kincaid, who was limited in practice today, Wednesday, tomorrow. He was limited in practice. Yesterday. Yesterday.
Tomorrow.
You were close.
Tomorrow.
Projecting
Yeah.
the future. Here.
Don't. I'm assuming he'll play though. He's been out for what, 2 weeks, and then
No.
in his flex
Kincaid?
spots,
Kincaid
wasn't
hasn't.
Kincaid out for 2 weeks?
I don't think.
No, he just goosed last week.
Oh, he goosed, but he played.
Mm-hmm. 2 targets.
And then his flex spots are Jonathan Mingo and Isaiah Pacheco. Jonathan Mingo is a scary
Pacheco is.
guy to be banking
Pacheco's
on.
not for sure, is he?
It's looking like something
Yeah.
like Andy Reid said he was probably going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Until
barring-
you got to
barring setback.
Mingo, I was thinking, well, actually, what are the projected points?
So, the
Jeez, Domingo is still projected at 7.12, but he hasn't broken 10 points all season.
that seems high.
That's a weird 7.12.
Seems
Mhm.
high. The turf hoppers are projected 103.82, and the long necks are projected 96.52.
I'm calling it right here, boys. Long necks take this.
Ooh, okay. Who's the hero?
I'm gonna say
Jonathan
Jefferson.
Mingo. Oh,
Justin Jefferson. I think that's
I
a
think-
safe call.
I think his studs get it done. Jefferson, White, and then I think Austin has a disappointing week.
yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna say turf hoppers destroy and win by over 18.
That's not a destroy.
Over 18?
Dude, we had people lose by like 60 points this year.
Well, yeah, that's a
That's
massacre.
that's my
an
floor.
annihilation.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
so
that's
sorry.
over my floor. I think he gets beat. That's like pretty much saying he's gonna probably get beat by over 20, which is an entire player that played amazing.
How much, AP, how much do you have to lose by for you to say to somebody, if they come up and they ask, how'd your fantasy week go? And you say, I got destroyed.
I got destroyed.
How much did you
Yeah.
lose by that week?
30 plus.
So 18 is just I got beat.
Yeah.
What
I
about
think it's a-
28?
I don't know. I'd say that's like
Better figure this out. This is super important.
well, we should come up with in the off season like a range of losses, like
Yeah.
you know, close loss, defeat.
0 to 8.
Yeah.
The top
10
one's
plus.
moral victory. The first one,
Yeah.
if you lost by a couple points, moral victory. You were there.
I would say that
We
feels
know what we
worse.
have now. Yeah.
Like I think it's like if you lose by less than 2, that's an excruciating loss. If you lose
Yeah.
by like 8 and you came back on Monday night to make it competitive, that's a moral victory.
And you have to beat the median. If you lose but
yes.
beat the median, that's a moral victory.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have to flesh this out more.
I like it. No, I like. I mean, we're done.
Either way, Jack's wrong, but yes, we'll have to continue that.
Whoa, I don't know. I think I'm with you. I think if you get beat by 18, you get
Dude, that's one start sit decision.
of a really good player. That's basically 2 players less than another guy.
You start someone, you
That's-
start the
that's like-
wrong person, they start the right person. Like that's the difference right there.
That's like starting Marquise Brown instead of Curtis Samuel.
And that was not like a devastating, annihilating loss, whatever you called it.
Well, you only lost
Base-
by 10.
Oh my gosh, let's
Yeah.
move on.
I'm taking turf hoppers. I think number punchers, turf hoppers in the championship after this week.
Did we
Yeah.
all kind of predicted number punchers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we've got 3 number punchers, 1 long necks, 2 turf hoppers.
1. Yes. Yep. That's right. Yeah. And I think looking at these teams, doing this little exercise, I think I agree with Nate's choice of taking unicorn fart.
Totally.
I don't I think it makes sense. Especially if
I think he could have
Pacheco
picked Cole,
plays.
but
If you
Yeah.
if you go by projections right now, even if unicorn fart adds in a 6-point player, the projections say that he's 6 points worse than Longnecks.
Yeah.
And Yahoo's been all over projections this year.
Yeah. Honestly,
Besides
I
my
was thinking,
team.
I was listening to the last podcast and I was just like, that is so impressive on Yahoo's.
I
yeah.
know.
It really is.
It's pretty crazy.
It really is.
It almost makes
Mhm.
up for their terrible interface.
Hey, careful. They reached out to me. They might sponsor this podcast.
I don't want them.
Did they really?
Right?
Yahoo Sports reached out to us.
Yeah, they said, we hear you got something brewing on that interweb thing. We want in.
Oh, they're probably talking about our cheese show.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was Yahoo News, not
It's a good show.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what's next?
All right, let's get into the NFL Grid Challenge.
Woo! All right, we've changed things up a little bit for the NFL Grid Challenge this week.
All right, you want to explain it?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll still explain what the concept is, just for people who haven't heard it. So you're given a 3x3 grid, and there are 3 teams or categories along the top and the side. Yeah, Jack's doing his best air hostess, pointing to the exits. You got the grids. You got to fill them. So each square in the grid must be filled with a player who fits the team or category presented by the row and column that they're in line with. So an example would be the top row has the Bears and the top column has the Falcons. You've got to find a player who played for both the Bears and the Falcons. Just for funsies, you guys got anybody top ahead?
For
Bears Falcons.
Bears Falcons.
Cordero Patterson. Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Cordero did not play for the Bears. He was a
He
Viking.
might have.
He was a Viking, wasn't he?
No, he definitely played for the Bears.
Did he?
That was kind of in his running back days.
Was it really? Oh, okay. Well, this is why you guys are good at this and I'm not.
Yeah, Jack's really done well.
That's
this
funny
year.
because
He is a Bear. I was thinking Devin Hester.
Yeah. Devin Hester also played for the Bears and Falcons.
Yeah, that's who
Oh.
that was my example idea. Okay. Now we'll go one by one filling a square. So before we've selected a row and we had to fill that row. Now you get to pick any square you want. The player you pick, if it is accurate, the site will score us based on how rare or how common that is. The more rare it is, the lower your number. The lowest number at the end wins for the cumulative all 3 guesses. So we'll go row by row. Jack, you have it pulled up over there?
which grid are we doing?
We're doing 151. It should be the link in the show doc.
All right, I got it. It's all teams.
All teams. So order will be, for the first round, will be Jack, AP, and then me.
Mm-hmm.
And the grid looks like this. On the top, we have the Bills, the Jets, and the Baltimore Ravens. On the side, we have the Patriots, the Raiders, and the Lions. So we're going to be trying to pick. We've got 90 seconds each to pick a player that played for those teams.
And who
can we
gets to
guess
pick?
on squares people get wrong?
Yes, you can go back.
Yeah.
You can pick any square
Okay.
as long as it's not filled.
And who gets to pick rows? Do I get to pick first row?
We're not doing
No. So
rows.
Jack, it's
You
any
can just
box you
pick
want.
Any box you want.
Oh, okay. Okay. Give me a sec.
You are good.
I mean, the timer's starting, but you're good.
Yeah, take
give me
your
90
time.
sec. Give me 90 sec.
You've got it.
I feel like I know somebody who played for the Raiders and the Jets. I feel like I know somebody who played for the Patriots and the Bills. Lions, Jets, probably.
Okay. Well,
Those are my 3 squares.
yeah, okay, we're definitely going to start the timer then, because you're just thinking about.
All right, go ahead. Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, it started. Okay.
Ravens, Raiders. So did we already describe what teams are listed?
We
Mhm.
did. Yep. So just as
Okay.
you're kind of thinking it through, think out loud. Let the listeners know what
Okay.
your thoughts are.
For Patriots, Bills, I'm pretty sure Drew Bledsoe played for both teams.
Oh, you don't have to actually say the player. You can just kind of say, I'm thinking of a player for these 2 teams. You don't have to give us options.
I would
Oh,
think Bledsoe was
well,
a pretty, I mean, yeah, maybe
That's
a good one, maybe
I
a
think-
bad one.
I think that is a good pick.
Yeah.
It crossed my mind.
for-
I'm not going to say if it's right or not, but
Raiders, Jets, Lions, Jets, Lions, Bills. Where did James Cook come from?
from
College.
Florida State, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he was drafted by the Bills.
I
Mhm.
can't remember if it's Florida
Um,
State, but
Who are the guys? DeAndre Swift went to the Eagles. Jameson Williams went to the Saints.
Jameson Williams
Was
played for
college.
Alabama.
Mhm.
Oh wait. Who left? Who was the running back last year for the
You got-
Lions?
Yeah, Swift. He went to the Eagles.
But you're also thinking Jamal
The other
Williams.
Oh, Jamal Williams.
Jamal
Saints.
Williams.
He went.
And
to the
he
Saints.
went Saints.
You've
Okay.
got 15.
I'm gonna go
seconds.
Drew. I'm gonna go Drew Brees for the Bills Patriots because I'm
I'd probably
almost
go
positive that one.
Bledsoe. Not.
or
thought
wait,
he
what
was
did I
gonna
say?
write it.
Drew Brees.
You said Breeze out loud. I'd go Bledsoe.
Oh,
I was hoping
right,
you
Drew
typed that
Bledsoe.
in so bad.
I did not. 35%.
Not bad.
That's not bad. All right, AP.
All
Not bad.
right. I think the first one I'm thinking of is we're going with Lions, Ravens. And we're going to go with Haloti Nada,
Jeez.
Whoa.
32%.
What?
I know. It's higher than I was hoping it'd be lower, but
That's
defensive tackle.
way
Yeah.
higher than I thought it would be.
What were the teams for that?
that was that was Lions, Ravens.
And the name?
It's just type in NGATA.
Wow, I am shocked at that one.
32%?
Yeah. I thought I'd have a bigger
You
lead
thought it was
on
gonna be
you
lower?
when you picked Bledsoe.
I that one I thought would be like a 1%er. All right, I'll start the timer for me. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Is that the guy who sings for the Philly whatever?
No, you're
Who's that
thinking
guy?
Jordan. Was it Milota or something?
I've been dreaming of a white Christmas. All right, Luke, who are you picking?
Oh my.
Or what box are you looking at?
Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't have much right now. I am blanking. Okay. I think oh no, can't go him. That's not right. Oh, this is so tough. This is so brutal.
Who are you thinking? What square are you looking at right now?
Well, Bill Belichick, Patriots and Jets. Why can't that be a son of a
Oh,
gun?
nice.
Got 27 seconds left. I am completely blanking. I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm gonna guess that Trevor Siemian played for the Lions and the Jets. He did not. That's 75% for me.
All right.
50, right? I thought it was 50.
No, we jacked it up.
We jacked it up to 75.
Great.
So now we'll go. Now
Great.
it's Luke, Jack, then me.
Yep.
Oh,
So you went Lions Jets?
I went Lions Jets. I mean, I could still go again. I could take Lions Jets again
Oh.
if I thought of something.
Oh,
It's not the
okay.
square's not off until it's somebody fills it.
taken. Okay.
Yep. So, okay, start it again. Another minute and a half to think of a horrible pick. I think this is where my reign ends, fellas. I don't think I'm three-peating. I'm gonna go. Oh, gosh,
Jaeger, there's a few obvious people here.
is there really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one in particular.
I'm thinking. Son of a gun. Yeah, I feel like I should know a few of these. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with this will either end me or bring me back in it. I'm gonna go with Harry Collins for the Raiders and the Bills.
don't think Kerry Collins played for the Bills.
He did not.
Make or break right there.
Safety is on.
No. All right, that's it, Jack. You're up.
All right. So I am looking at the Lions ones. Lions, Bills, Lions, Jets. Patriots, Jets. There's got to be a Patriots, Jets.
AP's got this one on lock this week.
Probably. I'm thinking like backup quarterbacks. Like, did Mark Sanchez ever play for the Raiders or the Lions?
He might have.
You don't know?
I'm not sure about
Or
that.
like, trying to think like Case Keenum, Vikes. Who's he playing for right now? The Titans?
Yeah.
Didn't he play for the
Texans.
Broncos for a little bit?
Keenum's in Texas.
Mark Sanchez is stuck on my brain.
He is
Honestly,
wrong,
Jack,
but
I don't know if Mark Sanchez played for the Raiders or not. So like that
I
could
have-
be a good one.
I have no clue. No clue about that one. I'm trying to think. I mean, I obviously
He
have
didn't
not-
play for the Lions for sure.
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't think so though.
You would.
I would lean Raiders over Lions, but I don't know. I mean, that's just I don't know why I'm thinking.
Who are
that.
some other backup quarterbacks that could be a possibility?
Christian Ponder.
Did Ponder
Yeah.
play for any of these?
Who did Jackson play for after us?
Tavares Jackson,
Yeah,
Seahawks, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
that was it. All right, I'm gonna go Mark Sanchez for Raiders, Jets. He did not.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
All right, I can do a safe pick or a risky pick. Which one do you guys want to see?
risky. Bring us all back into
All
it.
right, Jets, Raiders. I'm gonna go with Keelan Cole. 4%.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's it right there, isn't it?
That's it. AP's got it locked. Okay.
We're
So-
playing
Yeah.
for second.
Playing for second. And you know what? How many picks do we got left? We have 4 picks left, right?
3.
We could do 4. I've got 4 left on my thing. I'm just saying, should
I
we
got
kick,
5 on mine.
should we kick Andy out and just make this a brother to close? Andy already
Hey.
locked it down.
Hey.
Okay, we'll keep you in it. All right, so I'll go first. Let's see if I can't get a perfect 225.
75s across the board.
Yeah. Why not stay steady? Okay. Looking at just to try to beat Jack, I don't know.
I got a pretty good lead on you right now.
Yeah, you've got like a 40-point lead, 45-point lead. 40-point lead.
Which one are you
Uh,
thinking about, Luke?
I'm thinking of the Raiders and the Ravens.
Okay.
And I think Crabtree played for both of them.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Michael Crabtree. 10%. Let's
yeah,
go.
that's a really good one. I was not even thinking about Michael Crabtree.
I had him in mind for the previous round, and I probably should have
Right.
gone that, but I tried to go for the glory to pull me back into it.
I mean, doing Crabtree would have pulled you back into it.
I thought it was going to be higher. I thought it was obvious to me. That was like the
I
only one
cannot
that
believe that Haloti Nada is lower than Michael Crabtree.
I know. That's pretty wild. Okay, Jack. You've got the next one, the last one that matters. I finished with 160. You are currently at 110. You just need less than 50. Pressure is on for Jack's first ever non-third place finish.
Non-last place finish.
I actually don't know if that's true. I think you may have taken second one time because we had like 3.
All right, stop
guesses.
patronizing me. I'm thinking.
What are you thinking about? Which teams? You can even say them out loud now because you're not giving anything away. Nothing matters for AP.
Well, I'm thinking Raiders, Bills, Lions, Bills, Jets, Lions, Patriots, Jets, and Patriots, Ravens right now.
So all of them?
You've narrowed it down.
That's correct.
Narrowed it down to 5. I like it.
I don't know. The main one that I'm thinking is like Lions, Jets. I feel like there's definitely a backup quarterback out there that played for both. Like had to have, right?
So there's one player coming to mind, but I think that he only played in the preseason with the Jets.
Tim
Who is
Tebow.
it?
No. It's Teddy
Fitzpatrick?
Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater. Ooh.
Current backup
Who's like a
for the
quarterback
Lions.
that's played for like every team?
Oh, wait.
or like a
Has Teddy played for the Raiders?
Nope.
Oh, I'm thinking Mariota.
I don't think Mariota played for the Raiders. Did
Yeah,
he?
he did. Oh yeah, that's where he went.
Oh,
after.
frick. Yep. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
he didn't play for the Bills though, did he?
No.
I don't think Mariota ever played for the Bills. Okay, you've got 10 seconds left.
Oh, this is so lame. Andy Dalton, freaking
That's got to be time.
like
Yeah, it is.
Malik
Ben.
Willis.
Definitely.
I got nothing.
Just put down any random backup quarterback you can think of in a spot.
All right.
Put Teddy Bridgewater for like Lions Jets. Did he ever?
I
play
would,
for them?
if I'm you, I would probably go Raiders, Bills, and do like a random, or Lions, Jets. But yeah, like a random
Teddy
backup.
Bridgewater. Nope, didn't play for them. Nice.
Oh.
Thanks for coming, guys. We're the Relegation Podcast. Appreciate you being here.
Wait, I want to try a
It's
couple
a
of these.
stupid episode.
All right,
okay.
AP. You're at
Patriot-
36. You can't set your record. Your record was what, like 8?
Shoot.
So I'm just gonna
It's
go.
so
Okay, the
irritating.
one you guys are missing that was kind of obvious was Patriots Jets, and that's Darrell Revis.
Oh, that is an obvious one. I should have known
So
that.
that's 45%. And
right.
then okay, going for glory with Raiders Bills. I want to say Taiwan Jones.
That is glory. I don't know who Taiwan Jones is.
0.7%.
Oh my gosh.
Lions, Jets, Josh
I don't know
McCown.
why. I just
I-
feel like I remember him in fantasy.
Guys, we probably will have another immaculate grid either sometime in the next 2 weeks. I am going to be on Pro Football, like their almanac. I'm just going to be looking at every backup quarterback, every kicker, anybody who has just traveled everywhere. You guys are going to have to be lower than 10% next time to beat me. I'm calling it right
Wow.
now. It's going to be
Also,
good.
I'm trying to finish this. But yeah, Jets Lions I'm struggling with.
Just Lions, Josh McCown.
Oh, McCown.
That's a good one. And then Lions Bills. Let's see.
Lions, Bills, who I feel like cornerbacks have been in and out of the Lions all the time. Like has who was the rookie for the Lions like 6 years ago who was supposed to be kind of a stud, had one really good season.
Akuda?
Yes. Did he ever go
No, he
anywhere?
he went from the Lions to the Falcons.
Oh. Okay.
All right, I got a Lions, Bills. I looked it up.
Okay.
Is it
give
obvious?
No, it's not obvious, but it's an obvious player. But it's not obvious that he played for both teams.
Case
Give me a
Keenum.
hint. Give us a hint.
He's a quarterback, and he wasn't his best team. He wasn't prominent on either one.
Wait, what?
He wasn't.
His,
He wasn't like he's
best.
not known for it. His best season wasn't played with either of these teams.
Correct.
Okay. What era?
Like early 2010s, I think. Maybe even late 2000s.
Dante Culpepper.
Nope.
No.
He played for the Lions, didn't he?
I think so. I was gonna say someone like Kyle
Oh
Orton.
wait.
Ooh, that's not
Wait.
a bad pick. Oh, Nathan Peterman. Did he ever play for Bills, or Raiders?
That's a
I think
really
I'm thinking
good
of
one.
somebody.
Nathan Peterman would have been 8%.
That's solid.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Oh wait, I am thinking of the right guy.
All right, who is it, Jack?
Matt Castle.
I would have
Yeah.
never thought that.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Wow. Let's see what Matt Castle would have
He-
received. 10%.
He played one game. He played one game for the Bills in 2015.
Wow. Nope.
But then,
I never.
but then I
would've
was
got
tripping,
that.
thinking that I was thinking of Hasselback.
Mhm.
That does wrap up our show. We are Relegation Fantasy Football on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at the Relegation League. We're also on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Relegation FFL. Fantasy League Home is linked in the show description. We're on Yahoo Sports. Come check us out. Send us your questions on Twitter and TikTok, and follow and subscribe for more content. We'll see you later, Relegators.